Sure, that was a very dramatic intro video for a bag, but you know what? We don't talk about bags that much on this channel, so I thought why not go a little bit all out for it. We're talking about the Lowepro Flipside 3. I've got the AW300 bag here. There's also the AW400. There's links to both in the description if you want to check them out and actually check out the price and the full spec and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, we don't talk about bags much on this channel, but Lowepro sent me this bag to check it out, and I've got to say, as bags go, this is really quite nice. It is very comfortable, it's very easy to use. I could absolutely see using this on both the kind of everyday shoots, but also those longer kind of treks up into the hills and the mountains and going for those long walks to get that perfect sunset shot and all that kind of stuff. It's very easy to use in like a city, for example, but also out and about when you're outdoors and doing all that kind of stuff. Let's talk about what makes this a nice bag. If you're already familiar with the Flipside range, then you'll be at home here, although Lowepro have actually redesigned everything about this bag. So there's loads and loads of upgrades. Let's start off with the exterior here. At the beginning, of course, because you have the rear access to the bag, this front part, the padding has been improved so that it's just easier to pop it down its front, get to that back. The actual handle here has been improved as well. That is a nice sturdy handle, and you've got this incredibly nice handle on the back, which I know that sounds like a small thing. Ooh, but let me tell you, I noticed it. I noticed it being a useful thing. Of course, like I say, you've got back access, but let's start at the front. So you've got this little pocket here at the front, perfect for stuff like your notepads, all that kind of thing. And then you have got the rear access to the bag. So you're gonna pop it on your front, you're gonna open it up, and you're gonna have all this access for different kinds of things. Obviously, your camera, your lens, you've got a nice setup right here. That's also accessible via the side pocket, which is super handy for being able to just get that camera out kind of quickly. You know, you're out and about, you just reach into the side of your bag without having to take the bag off, get into the back. You've got your actual removable pocket here, which has the mesh over the top so you can see what's in there. You can take this pocket out completely. It's just Velcro. Obviously, because it's mesh, you can see what's in there, but then you can open it up. All the zips as well, I've got to say, they're super easy, they're super good. You know, Lowepro say they've upgraded the zips as well. I don't know that much about zips. Let me be totally honest with you. But I can tell you that I've had trouble with zips in the past on other bags and other things. Everyone does, right? These zips are just very good. They don't get stuck, any of that stuff. Just a little thing, but worth noting. Of course, with the 300, you've got here room for a tablet or laptop. With the 400, it's slightly bigger as well, so you get a little bit more in there as well. Nice. And then of course you've got on the outside, again, nice comfortable straps. And I've got to say, these are comfortable, very breathable and padded back here so that when it's on your back, it really does feel comfortable, even with a heavy load. And I tried this out with a few different kind of setups, trying to put pretty much as much as I possibly could into the bag. and it still was very, very comfortable. Like I mentioned before, you've got that side pocket, but you've also got things like, you know, where you could put a water bottle or a tripod just in the side here with a strap to kind of keep it in place as well. Of course, you've got the strap to go across. Now the 300, it's more of just a stability strap to actually come around you, just to keep the bag kind of locked in. On the 400, it helps carrying a little bit of weight on your waist as well, so it's not all just on your back and your shoulders. But like I say, I've got the 300 here. All in all, an extremely useful and comfortable bag. Now, just looking back at the internal of this bag, of course, you've got different separators here for your gear. You've got the ability to put kind of smaller stuff, have some memory cards and cables and stuff like that locked away, either in this removable pocket or in some of these smaller compartments. You've got these orange parts here. As you can see, I've been playing around with these, moving them around. It's very, very customizable to exactly the kind of loadout you want to have. So that's really handy. Of course, it comes with the cover as well for the all-weather, hence AW300. All in all, I appreciate that a new bag maybe isn't quite as exciting as a new camera or a new lens, but actually, we use these things all the time. You know, whether we're going out on a little shoot down the seafront in a local park in the forest, or whether we are going on those longer hikes, you know, up into the mountains, up into the hills, getting those shots, the sunset, and then hiking back down. These bags go through a lot with us. And I think it's incredibly important to have a very comfortable bag, especially if you can be wearing it so much. You know, it's a little bit like buying a very good bed. You know, maybe it's not the most exciting thing in the world. I can probably think of more exciting things to spend my money on, but it's so important. It's so important. It's exactly the same here. You know, this is a very useful bag. Things like the handle, the heavy duty handle, the good zips. You know, I had a camera bag once where the zips were broken and it just, so frustrating to try and get your stuff out. So I really do genuinely think this is a fantastic bag. Now, like I said, there's links in the description to go and check out the AW300, which is this one, the AW400, which has a little bit more capacity, as well as things like the strap to add a bit of weight around your waist so that you're not carrying it all on your back and stuff like that. Links down in the description. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe as well for all new content all the time. We've got loads of stuff, reviews, tutorials, all the things, all the time. I'll see you in the next video. And as always, thanks for watching.